ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇವರೇ.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shravan from Delsoft Technologies, New Delhi. I am going to give you a presentation on networking simulation using NetSim software. Okay. NetSim is a scientific tool where we can simulate different technologies like LAN, WAN, cellular networking, Ethernet, various kind of technology we can simulate. Okay. So we just go one by one through the slide. Give you an overview of the software. Why NetSim? Why NetSim or any other simulator we use in our research? So as you know, with the advancement of technologies, newer protocols are being drafted very frequently. So it is very difficult to do all these things analysis in the manual or mathematical traditional analytics skills. So we use these kind of tools, like NetSim or any other tool, so that they can help in our research, and they provide us an accurate understanding of the network behavior and their associated problems and their solutions also. NetSim is a scientific tool for designing and validating networks and its protocol. So it has a lot of relevance in protocol research and development. In defense, it is used for the simulating network-centric warfare, and it has a wide range of technologies across LAN, WAN, wireless, cellular network, cooperative radio, and sensor network as per their international standards. In NetSim, there are two versions. One is academic version and one is standard version. So in standard version, we provide the architecture for the protocol C source code. So the purpose of this source code is to enable users to edit the standard protocol code according to their own requirements and link it with NetSim and analyze the performance of the newly designed protocol. In academic version, the custom code facility is not given there. It is only in standard version. So now NetSim is divided into some customer segments, like in enterprises, defense, R&D labs, and academic. In enterprise, it is used for network designing, network validation, and in defense, it is used for network-centric warfare. In R&D labs, it is used for protocol development and new technology testing. In academic, it is used for network labs, curriculum, and in advanced network lab, it is used in MTech and PhD thesis. Okay. This is the architecture of NetSim. It will give you an internal view of the NetSim, where users will design the network and configure it in GUI interface, which will be simulated by NetSim engine, thereby providing multiple metrics regarding performance of the simulated network. The user is not required to write any script or code while designing and configuring the network scenario. This is one feature of NetSim is the NetSim engine itself. As you can see, it is utilizing a network stack, virtual network stack, which actually mimics the real-world TCP/IP stack. So it makes it very easy for any user to edit protocol and also get accurate result. Okay. So here we can see we can start with the CLI mode or GUI mode. So it will direct you to the XML configuration file, and after installation to the virtual network stack, it will give you the metrics file, event trace, and packet trace. So this is the architecture how it works. Now NetSim is divided into some modules or components. Here I have told you that it is two versions of NetSim, academic and standard. In academic, you will get all these components in an integrated part in the GUI only. And in standard version, you have the provision to configure these components. You can choose from component 1 to 9, whatever you have used. So in component 1, it is the base required components for using the all components. Internetwork has Ethernet, fast and gigabit, ARP, wireless LAN with 802.11 ABGN is standards. In propagation, it is pre-space, long normal shadowing, Rayleigh fading, IPv4 firewalls, routing. And in component 2, we have legacy network, which has Aloha, pure Aloha, slotted Aloha. Then CSMA CD, token ring, token bus, frame relays, and MPLS. And it is all designed on the international standard like IEEE and ITF standards. So in component 3, it is BGP, border gateway protocol. In component 4, it is advanced wireless network, that is MANET, which use DSR, AOD, OLSR, and ZRP protocol. And it has WiMAX also. Then in component 5 is cellular network, that is GSM and CDMA. Then component 6 is having wireless sensor network and personal area network with agent model and battery model Zigbee. Then component 7 is having a cognitive radio network, there's wireless radio area network, or component 8 having LTE, long-term aviation, or component 9 is having military radio, CDMA link. So this is all about the components we have in NetSim. Okay. So next slide is what's new in V8. So we have updated some of the features in LTE, like OFDM for downlink, SCFDMA for uplink, and MIMO for enhanced throughput. Then in dynamic metrics, we have some metric graphs like application throughput and link throughput. And UI property view, you can custom some properties and can be added into the devices. BGP and cellular network with stack have been updated, and new application models have been updated. So in NetSync, on any of the node, you can generate various kind of traffic like custom, CBR, peer-to-peer, email, and HTTP. So these are the application model that can be added into recent updates. NetSim, NetSim hands-on. So NetSim hands-on is divided into two parts. First is model, simulate, and analyze variety of networks, and second is write your own code and link it with NetSim. So in first part, we will model the traffic. Part one, design the network. Design the network. First is design the network, where we have nodes given in the environment. We can drag and drop and design our network, and links are given there, wired and wireless, where you can design the network. After the designing, we can configure the network. We can open the properties of the node and links and configure them. Then we model the traffic. As I've told you that we can generate various kind of traffic on any node like CBR, custom, email, HTTP, peer-to-peer. All this kind of traffic we can generate on any node, and we can see in the after simulation. After simulation, so here you can see in the screenshot, and there are some nodes given here, and that can be drag and drop here, and you can link it with these links, and you can configure to the application properties like this CBR, custom, email, HTTP kind of traffic you can generate. And these are the two ways how we can run the netsim, through command line interface or XML based config files. So XML based config files are easier to understand and better presentation. So we prefer to use it as customer based config files. So now analysis. Analysis first have performance metrics. Performance metrics has various uh, metrics inbuilt, like network metrics, protocol metrics, IP metrics, then device metrics that I'll show you later. Then packet animator is there. After the simulation, you will get a packet animation where you can see the packets moving from one node to another. Then analysis summary. I've told you that in performance metrics that network metrics, application, link, protocol, and device metrics. All these kind of metrics are being generated after the simulation. So in network metrics, it allows user to view the values of the metrics obtained based on the overall network. So you can see the details of the whole network, how what is performing in the network. So in application metrics, it displays the various metrics based on the application running in the network scenario, like throughput, delay, and many more functionalities. In link metrics, it displays the values of the metrics related to each link, like packet transmitted, packet errored, and collided. Then protocol metrics, it displays the in protocol metrics it displays the protocol based metrics which are implemented in network scenario. So metrics will vary depending upon the type of network simulated. In this case, you can notice TCP metrics, IP metrics, and OSPF metrics. In device metrics, it displays the device related metrics like ARP table, IP forwarding tables. So these are the analysis you got after the simulation. Now packet animation, you can see in the screenshot, some packets are moving from one node to another. Here you can change the speed of the animation from slower to faster. So these are the analyses which are available in both the standard and academic version. So now some analysis which are exclusively available in the standard version only. So traces. In traces, there are two types of traces. One is packet trace and one is event trace. In packet trace, user can generate the packet trace for performance validation, statistical analysis, and custom debugging. Here we will get the packet type, control type, packet ID, source ID, destination ID. You can see in the screenshot. You get the various detail about the packet, and you can analyze each and every packet. So where it is moving, source and destination, whether it's successful, sending successful or not. All these you can see in the packet trace. Then event trace, it records the every event performing in the network. So it gives you associated information such as timestamp, event ID, event type, device ID, and protocol name. So these are traces you will find in the standard version only. Now dynamic metrics. Dynamic metrics give you the various dynamic graphs related to application throughput and link throughput. Okay, and these can be plotted during the simulation or after the simulation. During the simulation, it slow down the simulation, so we'll choose after the simulation only in offline mode. Now Wireshark. Wireshark, as you know, is a free and open source packet analyzer. It is used for network troubleshooting, analysis, and communication protocol development. In NetSim, instead of performing some mathematical calculation and providing the result to the user, it actually generates the packets and transmit it within the simulated network. Hence, it can be used inside NetSim to capture these packets at multiple node location and perform further analysis. So as you can see, the screenshot, there are real-time packet capturing given here. Then some graphs are given like RTT and window scaling graph. Now development platform in part 2. It is available in the standard version only. Here you can see in the custom code, there are two screenshots. One is having the programming and one is having the GUI. Here some changes are given, like hello world is printed here. So when you built it and link it with NetSim GUI, it will show you the hello world printed in the CLI mode. That I'll show you in further experiments. This custom code can be तो बात कर लो ना, दिया है number. So it is available in the C program files NetSim standard folder. So now NetSim provide a variety of APIs for the protocol developers. Okay. So in order to reduce time and effort of protocol developers, NetSim provide APIs which can be reused to perform activities like packet creation, deletion, IP address comparison, and many more. NetSim also provide a source code help manual in the help section to assist developer while writing or editing their source code. So this is all about the presentation. We have 300 plus customer across 15 countries in different domains like defense, space, industry, and education, international, India also. So now I'll go to the software part to show you how we can work on the NetSim. So after opening the NetSim software, you will get the first window here, and it will show you some tabs like simulation, programming, utilities, and help. In simulation, you will get in new internetworks. First, internetworks you can design wireless and wired network, then combination of both. Then in legacy network, pure slotted aloha, traditional Ethernet, token bus, token ring, all these are available in the legacy network. Then advanced wireless network, we have MANET and WiMAX. I've told you in the presentation. BGP network is there. In cellular network, it is GSM, CDMA. Then wireless sensor network, it is in personal area network, it is ZigBee. Then cognitive radio network and LTE network. So any of the technology you open, you can have the node of that link. In help manual, there are NetSim user manual, source code, experimental manual. In experimental manual, there are various experiments given according to the different technologies. So if you want to open in technology, like I'll show you an LTE example today. So here you can see in the environment, some nodes are given here, and some nodes are disabled as these are related to the different technologies like wireless sensor network. And in wired nodes also, some nodes related to WiMAX and cellular networking, these are disabled. So enabled nodes are given here, so you can drag and drop these nodes here. Simply drag and drop. Then one MME you have to place. Then one ENB. And some user equipment. And these can be connected through a wired link. Okay. So now what we will analyze, uh, we'll this is the experiment what I'm going to perform. What we'll analyze is we'll change the bandwidth of this ENB. This ENB will change, and we'll see how the throughput of this user equipment will change afterwards. So it is how the throughput of LTE network varies as the channel bandwidth changes in the ENB. Okay. So we have to configure some devices like this wired node. We have to disable the TCP. router MMB properties are being default. Then ENB property, we have to change the bandwidth. So we will decrease this bandwidth from 20 to 15 to 10 and see what we can get the changes. Okay. So this is one example. You can choose properties from here. And these are the properties. Interface Ethernet, you will get these properties. Network protocol, IP address, subnet mask, default gateways, data link, physical layer, all these given here. So in transport layer, you have to disable the TCP from here. And this property, you have to make it default. MME property, you have to get the default. And in ENB, in interface LTE, you have to choose the channel bandwidth as 20. So we'll change it to 20, 15, 10 and 5 up to 1.4 to see the changes. So first we'll choose this one. So I've already made one example to show you how we can change this. So I'll just close it and give you an example of. So I've already made all these changes here. What I've shown you in this experiment, I've already made these changes. So you have to change the wired link properties, wireless properties to no path loss, then uplink, downlink, uplink BR. All these changes you have to make. All these changes in the application. So I'll show you in application. We have chosen 3 applications. Three application of custom type from 1 to 5, then application 2 1 to 6, then application 3 1 to 7. So from 1 to 5, 1 to 6 and 1 to 7, 3 application we have added of custom type, and their parameters are given here. Packet size is 1460, interval time is 146, and these are constant. You can change it to exponential also. So we have added these three. Accept it. And you can also add packet trace, event trace and dynamic metrics for it. Like if you choose the packet trace, you have to give the packet trace name, and these are the attributes which will be available in the packet trace. So you have to click on OK. Then event trace, you have to choose the event trace name, and these are the attributes that will be available. Then in dynamic metrics, these are the attributes: link throughput and application throughput. You have to choose plot graph after simulation, plot graph during simulation. So we'll choose plot graph after simulation so that our simulation will get faster. So now we'll choose the simulation time for 10 seconds. And here we'll record the animation, play and record, and don't play record animation. So for the time saving, we'll just choose the don't play and record the animation, so time simulation will run faster. So we'll click on OK. Actually, we have added packet trace and event trace and dynamic batteries, so it is taking so much time. सामने से बात की है, इसका आवाज नहीं आ रही थी। इसी का आ रहा था, एक बार फोन कर लो, एक बार बोल दिए क्या? नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है, आप ही अच्छा। हम्म। 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 Nijera, am I audible? Hello? Hello? Hello, Nirjar?
Yes, Shravan.
Oh, am I audible?
Yes, Shravan, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Actually, some faculties are saying that they are not getting my voice, so that's why I'm telling.
Okay.
So, this simulation is taking so much time. Actually, I've added this packet trace, event trace, and dynamic metrics, so it is taking so much time.
So, what is the simulation time total? 100 seconds.
10 seconds. I've added 10 seconds only.
10 seconds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a provision of using Control C, as you can see, 35%.
Mm-hmm.
So if you press Control C, 35% of 10 seconds, that it will become 3.5 second simulation. You can see.
Okay, okay. Because it is taking so
So
much
if you
time.
want, you can do that.
Mm-hmm. Because it's taking so much time.
Actually, simulation will depend more upon the processor and RAM. If you have a Core i3 processor
Mm-hmm.
and around 2 GB RAM is enough, but if you want faster simulation, 4 GB RAM will be required.
Okay, okay.
But NetSim will run even on 1.5 GB, 2 GB
Okay, okay.
RAM.
Oh, that
That won't
depends
be an
on the
issue.
RAM
And
also.
Pentium D processor.
Okay, okay.
The speed of simulation.
Okay, okay. So after the simulation, we'll get this performance metrics. Here we can see some network metrics, link metrics, queue metrics, then your LTE metrics, link throughput. All these are given after the simulation. So in network metrics, you will see the whole network metrics like simulation timing, packet transmitted, packet error, packet collided, then your byte transmitted, payload transmitted, and overhead transmitted. So what we actually want to see here in this scenario is the in link metrics. It is a deal about all 1, 2, 3, 4 wired and wireless. Then error packets, collided packets, byte transmitted, payload transmitted. Then IP metrics, then IP forwarding, OSPF, UDP, ARP, application metrics, LTE metrics. So in application metrics, there is an overall throughput of the simulation. Okay, so we have added three application, 1, 2, 3. So we have to add this application. So if we add this, it will combine will be around 74, 75. So it is on the bandwidth 20. when we choose in the bandwidth 20 in E and B, we'll get this result. So when you want to change this, first I'll show you the variation, what it happens, then I'll show you the further features. Okay, so we just choose it to from 20 to 15 and accept it and run the simulation. Okay.
Hello, Shravan.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Shravan.
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
As the simulation is taking time,
Yeah, yes, yes.
we can start the FAQ session for some time.
Okay, okay. We just stop it.
If anyone has any queries,
I'll just stop it and do the.
let the simulation. Okay, fine, no
Yeah.
problem.
Actually, I've shown the further analysis also. Yeah, there are some queries.
Okay, okay,
Okay, we'll do after the simulation.
no problem.
So after the simulation in application metrics, we can see throughput has dropped from 24 to 17. So if we add this, it will go below the 74, 75. So likewise, if we do the changes in the manual part, we can see after decreasing from 15, 10, 5, and we have added this, it will come around 74. And when we put it into the graph, you can see in 20 it is 74, in 15 it is 52, 10 it is 34, and 5 it is 17. So when we decrease this channel bandwidth, this throughput of all the application is also dropping. Okay, so this is what we want to analyze here. Now I'll tell you the further analysis, like open packet trace and event trace. When you want to see the packet trace, you just have to open this. You can click on yes. Now we can see in the packet trace here. Here we can see some packets given here. packet ID. There are some packets ID given here, like 1, 2, 3. We just freeze these panes. We'll freeze these top rows and also do it filter. Now after the filter, you can see when you choose these packets one by one, like let's say packet 1, all the packet 1 would be seen here. Okay, and all the information related to packet 1, like the packet type, control packets, source, like in node 1 to UE5, node 1 to UE6. So how this packet 1 is moving from one node to another, you can see. So this is the detail of packet 1 only, and after all these details are given here, you can see. So packet is successfully transferred from one node to another, is given here. Okay, so this is the information about the packet 1. If you want to choose some other packets apart from packet 1, it will show you the information of that packet only. So this is the analysis. This packet trace is for the packet analysis only, for the each and every packet. Okay, so packet 3, we can see the packet 3 details. Okay. So we just close it and see how event trace work. In event trace also, events are given there. Every event are performing, and you can choose by filtering one by one events. Actually, these are very heavy files, so it's not opening very fast. दो बजे के लिए भेज दिए के लिए इसको तो गया था सर गया था सर हैंग बहुत हो रहा है यार, पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है. So this is event trace. Event ID are given. So these are the events which are performing in the network. You is going to perform. Okay. To all the nodes. And these are the parameters how we can analyze it. Device type, device ID, event type, event ID, packet ID, segments. All these are from event IDs. Okay. So now we choose some different analysis. Like this is a go to system NetSim analytics. So we just have to save it. Hmm?
What is the accuracy? Percentage. Can you explain how to do interconnectivity via internet?
So we go to the NetSim analytics. Here different technologies are given. So we have to choose whatever metrics we have to add. Here you can add various metrics and compare those metrics on different parameters like packet transmitted, simulation timing, packet error, packet collided. All these features you can compare. So when you browse these metrics, we click on this one. Okay. So these are the various metrics I've added. 4 metrics. You can add some more also. So this features can be compared like packet transmitted, packet error, packet collided, bytes transmitted, payload transmitted, overhead transmitted. So this is the tool for the comparison of these analysis. Okay. Likewise, you can choose other metrics from different technologies and also compare here. Okay. So this is about LTE networks. Now I'll show you how to edit some protocols in Visual Studio environment and how we can link it with NetSim. So for doing those changes, we have to go to the installation directory where NetSim installation is there. And you, so there are some folder given here like bin folder. In bin folder, some protocols are given here which are implemented in the NetSim. Their DLL file you can see. So NetSim accepts the .dll extension only for these protocols. Okay. So whatever changes we want to make, we have to go to the Visual Studio and do some changes here, and we can build it and make our DLL, and we have to copy that DLL into this bin folder. So when you want to open this, you have to go to the NetSim SRC and simulation copy, and when you click on this link NetSim link, you will redirect it to this Visual Studio. Okay, so here you can see all the protocol related to NetSim are given here, their programs are given here. So we have opened one protocol called dsr.c. dsr.c, it's all the all the programming is given here. We have made one make one changes like fprintf hello world. So I have entered this statement and build it so that our DLL file would make, and we have to copy that DLL into the bin folder. So after this building, I've already built it. So we can see in the simulation copy, there is a DLL folder. and libdsr.dll file is made. Okay, so we have to copy this DLL. I've already copied it. I'll show you where it is. It's a bin folder. So libdsr.dll. So this is our DLL which we have edited and built it, and this is libdsr. I've renamed it to default, libdsr default, so that our original DLL would not affect after changing anything in the protocol. So implementing this DSR function, we have to open the GUI and open one DSR implemented program. Let's say when we open it in Manet, and we call the DSR function. We call the DSR function. Here we have added 5 nodes, and we are sending some packets from one node to 5 in application. CBR packet from one node to 5, and when we run it, it will show you in the CLI mode. We have entered the hello world program, hello world printf. So it will print first hello world, then it will go to the simulation when we put enter. हाँ मैंने लिख दिया है भाई, क्वेरी बाद में सॉल्व करेंगे. क्या है? Utility. Entity. Okay, so you can see in the CLI mode, hello world is printed here. Okay, we have entered the printf statement hello world, so it is printed here. When we put enter, it will go to the simulation, and your matrix would be given here, performance matrix. Here you can see the network matrix, link matrix, all these metrics. The result would be same for its parameter would be same for all the networks, apart from these technology related metrics like power model metrics, this wireless LAN DSR metrics. So this is just to show you how we can change something in the protocol. You can see the packet animation also from here. The packets are moving from 1 to 5. We can increase the simulation timing, the animation speed, to see the animation faster. Ion TCS. So this is all about the NetSim presentation and its working flow in GUI and editing those protocols. If you have any query, you can ask us, or you can mail us also. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. You can ask us any question.
Uh, one one thing I want to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please.
Sir, for this any certificate you are going to provide for attending this webinar seminar?
For certificates. Hello.
Just I am asking for this one.
Yeah, we'll send you the certificate, sir. We'll send you on your mail.
Okay, you will provide the certificate. Okay.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Nirjar. Hello.
My name is Lokshan, sir.
Nirjar, there is
Yes. Hello?
one query. There is one query from one faculty that how it is different from Callnet.
Okay. Okay. Callnet does not have
Okay, let me go one by one. First, the technology. Colnet does not provide cognitive radio. And very soon we will also release IoT, Internet of Things. It is still under development. These two features Colnet does not provide. Over that, in NetSim, as you can see in the screen, the custom metrics on your left, the tree, that WLAN power model metrics. If the user want, they can customize this. And even the front end also, the users can customize the device properties. These options all are available, but in Colnet, these are not there. And regarding also the support, like if you have any query, like after buying this tool, if you face any problem, if you have any query, for the next 3 years, we provide free support. And like you will be getting support from the direct OEMs. So you can be rest assured that if you face any protocol issues or while editing the standard, if you face any problem, you will be directly communicating with the developer and not some sales guy who's like not that much knowledgeable. And other than that, one of the biggest differences, Colnet now provides yearly license, annual license. But in NetSim, we are providing perpetual license, that is lifetime.
There is one more query, Niger. Does it support the Li-Fi?
Okay.
Li-Fi technology.
Li-Fi, yes, Li-Fi is a very new technology, but there is no standard for that. In NetSim, whatever we are implementing is IEEE standard. As there is no standard yet, so we have not yet worked on it.
Okay.
But we'll look into it.
Okay. Okay. One more thing. How to do interconnectivity in wireless network, wireless sensor network?
What kind of connectivity? Which you can do is IoT, Internet of Things, where you can connect sensors, nodes, routers, so that, like as we know in IoT, the information will be collected from the
Voice is not audible, Niger. I think the network problem is there.
Am I audible?
Yeah, now you are.
Okay. So I was telling right. Presently, it's we are working on IoT, so users can, users can create networks where sensors will collect data and it will be transmitted to the wired nodes.
Okay.
So, any other, is this the question or did I do justice to the question? Just please elaborate.
Yeah.
Main project ഇല്ലേ main project കൂടെ എന്താ വരുന്നത് ഇതിന് മെയിൻ പ്രോജക്ട് സി ജി ലാബ് ഒന്നിച്ചാണോ സ്പ്ലിറ്റഡ് ആണോ മെയിൻ പ്രോജക്റ്റും സി ജി ലാബ്
One faculty is asking about the mobility. Can we add the mobility? So I'll just show them how we can. Sir, for the mobility, when you click on this node, when we added this, when you click on this node and right click on properties, you have the mobility model like random walk point, random walk, and group mobility. And also, you can change the velocity of this node from here. Here you can change the speed and the mobility model and accept it.
I would like to add one point. Shravan.
Yes. Yes, Niger, please. Yes, Niger, please.
I'll be more available.
Your voice is
want some disaster.
hello?
Your voice is not audible, Niger. Your voice is not audible.
Shravan, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
If the user, let's say, wants a different mobility model, like disaster scenario mobility models, there are various models. So what the user can do is, on the internet, there are a lot of open source tools which can create the mobility model for NS2. So using the NS2 mobility file and NetSim mobility file is almost. So using open source tool, they can create the mobility file according to the mobility model they want, and they can implement that in NetSim also.
Okay.
So we are not just limited to models. It depends on the user, the mobility.
Okay. Sir is asking for the IoT webinar. So IoT is updated in the not in the current version.
IoT, actually, we are expecting IoT will be released around like January.
Yeah.
So by January, we'll have a working prototype for IoT. So till now, it is under development.
One faculty is asking about the MME also. I have sent them the full form, but you can elaborate more on MME. Nijar? MME in the LTE, Mobile Management Entity.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Honestly saying, I'm not a LTE expert. Okay, actually, I work on cognitive radio and wireless sensor networks.
Okay. But I've sent them the
So
detail about the mobile management entity.
This is a correct. This is a theoretical topic you can Google search. But if you want to know in NetSim, you can check out NetSim MME properties and you can check the codes. You can show them the codes. Not an issue.
Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You can ask us.
I have a question like. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can ask, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, normally NS2 results are can be used as a standard result for publishing work and all. What about NetSim? Its results are really widely accepted or what?
Actually, in the last year, we had around 50 papers published using NetSim. So there are papers which are being published using NetSim, and it is being accepted. It's not an issue. NS2 is so much widely used because it is open source, no doubt of that. But NetSim is a proprietary tool. On the other hand, in NetSim, we provide a lot of support to the professors who are doing research to assist them how to implement their research in the NetSim.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Any other queries?
So can we get the content what you have thought in the internet, or you are going to send the content to the mail itself?
IoT.
No, video.
Which one, sir?
Webinar video is.
Whichever the presentation you have done, sir, you will send through the mail or what, so that we will have some.
Yes, sir. We are recording that webinar. We'll send you the link. You can see on that link only. You can also download it from there.
So what is the main difference between NS2 and NC2NS, this one, and NetSim, all those things?
NS2 and NetSim. Sir,
Sir, your question. Your question once again. Difference between?
What is the major difference we are going to get it in the NC2NS as well as NS2 as well as your NetSim?
Okay. I can tell you the difference between NS2 and NetSim. That first of all, NS2 development has stopped. And the support development is also going to stop, I think, this year. I mean, it has already stopped.
Okay.
And the problem, but let's say the researcher is working like I'll give you an example. Yesterday, in the second half, in the 2 p.m. webinar, a researcher asked one question regarding IoT. So the researcher wanted to implement IoT in wireless sensor network, which is not there by default. So he had to edit the sensor properties, which he was facing a lot of problems. And this is one of the biggest problem in open source tools. There is no dedicated support. One. So if you face any problem, you have to either post it in some forum, and you have to wait for any other researcher who has done work on it. So that is one. One is support. Whereas in NetSim, you'll be getting almost like within 48 hours you can expect a reply. This is one. Second is,
Okay. Okay.
this is mainly, and if you face any problem or if you want any new features in NetSim, we usually go on updating our tool. But as I have said already, NS2 the development has already stopped. And newer networks which are coming like cognitive
So-
radio. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Anything?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Professor Sharon Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, before concluding, can you please come to the video? We like to see you.
Which video, sir?
Can you come to the video in front of camera? We like to see you.
Oh, sir, I don't have a cam.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Okay, any other queries from in faculties? Okay. Any other queries you can ask us, or you can mail us also. If you don't have any query, should we leave this presentation?
Also, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, we can. Yes, Nirjal, we can. Okay, thank you all.